2025 Topps Archives is now officially revealed, and we got some pretty shocking details as there might be some pretty hefty changes this year with the release. We're going to talk all about that today in this video. So what is going on, everybody? It is Grip and Rip back here with another video for you guys. Of course, before we get into the video, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 12,000 subscribers, we're giving away hobby packs. All you got to do, be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see on the channel, and last but not least, leave a comment down below of your favorite baseball memory of all time. We will announce the winner at 12,000 subscribers. So there is that. And of course, join the Discord down below in the description of this video, and go subscribe to my other YouTube channels, the gaming channel, the Grip and Rip Show. Grip and Rip Show is making a big comeback in just a couple of months. I cannot wait. We're developing a whole new setup in an entirely different room of the house, like a podcasting setup in a sense. And we will be doing the Grip and Rip Show live and some videos, but mostly live. Because I do want to, hear your feedback and obviously talk to you as I'm doing the lives rather than a video. So very excited about that. So stay tuned for that information. We'll be teasing a little bit as we get closer. If you want to know when we're going to be doing it, probably around spring training, realistically. AKA when Series 1 comes out. So that's typically when we'll be doing it. So either way, man, let's get into it, man. Let's get right into this. This one's pretty interesting, man. We have Archives. Topps Archives back yet again for another year. And we might have some interesting details this year, man. We could have some pretty interesting things going on here. So let's see, where do I want to begin? So let's start out with prices. I guess that's like the best thing to do. Unfortunately, and I remember I paid $120 last year at my card shop for a box of this stuff. And unfortunately, yet again, here we go again, sound the alarms! A $10 increase. Another price increase. What do you ask? Do you get differently compared to last year? Absolutely nothing. You get absolutely zilch, zap, nada, nothing different compared to last year's box than this year's box. But they're charging you $10 extra. They are charging you $10 extra for virtually nothing. So what formats, because I'm recording this, I don't know when this is going to go up. I'm recording a bunch of videos in advance so I can play Black Ops 7 all weekend without making YouTube videos. So I think this is going up on Friday. It's currently Tuesday. I will tell you, Hobby Boxes sold out really quickly. Like, Hobby Boxes sold out super. I'm recording this an hour after pre-orders went up, and they're already gone. So people must be enjoying it, clearly, because they sold out really quickly. And I'm trying to find... So, another interesting note. December 12th release. If you guys obviously remember, and I'm going to pull up the calendar here because I know this is not a Wednesday. Chrome Update comes out December 10th. December 12th, a Friday. So as you can see here, Topps picks and chooses because obviously Pro Debut and Update come out, well, for me tomorrow, for you they're already out, but they decide to release those two releases in the same day, but for Chrome Update and Archives, they separate them by 2 days. Don't really understand that logic, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I guess if you want to make 2 trips to your card shop in a span of 2 days, I guess you can do that. So let's talk about what you get in these boxes, man. Let's start off the Blaster Box. So the Blaster Box, as I'm recording this, is still up for pre-order. Your standard $25. You get 8 cards a pack, 7 cards per. Here's how inept Topps is, by the way. Overview. I'm going to read exactly word for word what this says. 8 cards per pack, 7 cards per box. Like, what? That just sounds completely just grammatically incorrect. That just sounds so weird. So it's 56 total cards if I do 8 times 7 correctly. I believe that's 56 total cards. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Failed math class. I always say it. But you get 4 black parallels per box in the Blaster Box, which I believe that's different. I do believe that is different. So what I'm going to do right now, live on this video, is I'm going to look at last year's Blaster Box. Because I'm almost certain, I could be wrong on this, but this brings me to my next point here in just a minute. So I do believe, because obviously last year with Archives, or I should say January, because it came out in January this past year, there were different formats, and every format had something different, like Fat Packs, the lunch boxes, the Blaster Boxes, and the hobby boxes all had something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up and see what potentially is different. Because I do believe, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I don't know, but I'm about to look it up right now. I have the Blaster Box from last year pulled up right here. What parallels? Okay, so there were black parallels last year. So last year's Blaster Boxes also had the black parallels. Okay, so that's the same. So, which brings me to my next point, which absolutely brings me to my next point, which is Fat Packs were not revealed today, and or the collector's tins, which are the lunch boxes, which are half of a hobby box with a lunch box with it. So if I remember correctly, let me pull up here if I can find the listing for the Blaster Boxes. Let's see, where are we at here? Where are we at? Here we go. This is the Blaster, or the Hobby Box. Obviously, the Blaster Box, or I should say Hobby Box, I'm getting these all mixed up here. Again, grammatically incorrect on Topps.com. 8 cards per pack, 24 cards per box. That is, I believe that's 96 total cards, if I know math correctly. I'm trying to see here, because I do remember Hobby Boxes also did have either pinks or purples. Hobby was one, and the collector lunchbox was the other. I don't remember which one was which. But I'm trying to see anywhere, if it says anywhere on this box. I'm looking at the box right now. I'm trying to zoom in on the box. It doesn't say. Okay, pink parallels. Yep, it does say it on the very side of the box. On the very sliver of the box, on the Hobby Box, it does say pink parallels. Okay, so pinks are hobbies, lunch boxes are purple. If lunch boxes come out, I assume they will, but can't really guarantee that because we just don't know. Odds are not available yet, so I just don't know. The checklist, actually, no odds. Here we go. Odds are out. Wow. Odds are out. Hold on. I just saw this. Hobby, value. Nope. No lunch boxes this year. And no Fat Packs, it looks like. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So Hobby, Value Box SE, Value Box EA, which, if you don't know what that means, one is from Topps.com, one is from like retail stores. That's what SE and EA mean, if you didn't know that. And Costco bulk packs. Wow. This is interesting. This is interesting. So, lunch boxes, see you later. Fat Packs, which had the gold parallels, which I loved because I'm a Pirates guy, loved the gold parallel in a Pirates uniform, gone. Or at least maybe the bulk packs are the Costco packs. I don't know why they'd be exclusive to Costco, though. That's strange. That is really strange if that's the case. Let me look at the odds here. I'm just trying to see what potentially we can see here. I'm going to read some pink foil board, black foil board, rainbow foil board, green foil board, blue foil board, orange hot foil board. There is no... I'm trying to see if there's a yellow foil board or a gold anywhere in here, and I don't see it anywhere. Wow, they got rid of them. They got rid of them. That's awful. If I'm going to be honest here, that's awful. That is legitimately awful. So, you took something away that people genuinely liked, with the lunch boxes, by the way. People loved buying those lunch boxes with the, of course, metal lunchbox and the packs. You take that away with the exclusive purples, and you take fat packs away, at least by the looks of it. I don't know what these Costco packs are. Costco bulk packs. Your guess is quite frankly as good as mine as to what that could possibly be. I have legitimately zero idea. But you take away those two formats, I can tell you right now personally, I bought a ton of fat packs last year for Archives or in January for the yellow foil boards. I thought they were really, really cool. I think you only got like 2 or 3 per pack, maybe 1. I don't even remember how many you got. But really? Oh, that's not good, man. I'm going to get Slab Squatch on this as soon as I talk to him, because I didn't talk to him about this yet. I'm going to get him on this right as soon as I'm done with this video. That is legitimately awful. Yeah, there is no gold. I'm looking for gold. I don't see gold or the color yellow listed anywhere in this at all. Variations, foil boards. Oh, there's yellow. Printing plate yellow, but that's not, like, that's a 101. Yeah, wow. They changed this up a lot, it looks like. They changed this up pretty significantly compared to last year. I'm trying to see if there's anything exclusive in the packs. I'm trying to see the Costco packs particularly to see if there's any like exclusive. It would say like 1 in like 1 or whatever, because that means it would be an exclusive, like 1 per pack or whatever. I don't even see that. I'm looking. I don't see anything. Yellow, nothing. All I see is base 2005, base 1996, and base 1964, which are the base card designs of this year's release. I don't see anything. That's not good. I can tell you right now, I'm just looking at this. I'm just giving you an educated guess here. I think they watered this down a lot. I do think that this is probably watered down quite a bit. That's just going off a guess. I'm going to tell Slab about it. I'm going to tell him to calculate these odds when he can, because they just came out right now. Wow. So you raised the price. You raised the price of hobby boxes $10 for no reason. And you take away 2 formats. Cheaper formats at that. I don't know, man. This might be a release where I just end up buying a Blaster box, and that is it. So I do want to look at the checklist. I genuinely want to look at the checklist because I want to see how many autographs are in the checklist, and I want to see how many rookie autographs are in the checklist. That is primarily what I'm looking at here. Now, Archives, obviously Archives is known for like the throwback players, the fan favorites of years past, right? But I am going to look at the autograph checklist if I could find it, because there's so many damn freaking subsets in this release. 2007 All-Stars, 1995 Tops, Cyber Stars, 1956 fan favorite autographs. So here we go. So here's where the autographs are going to start coming in here. Oh, a lot of rookies, man. A lot of rookies. Fan favorite autographs, all rookies. Literally, 2011 fan favorite autographs, there's like probably 25 in this set. I would say 15 or more of the 25 are rookies. 1990 or 1987 Topps Boardwalk and baseball autographs. So I'll just read a couple here. You have Cliff Lee, that's one I know. Jay Buhner, Jeff Bagwell, Fred McGriff, Will Clark, Torrey Hunter, Scott Rowland, Randy Johnson, Ryan Howard. So there's some decent throwback player names. Andrew Jones, Barry Larkin, Craig Biggio, David Eckstein, Darryl Strawberry, Dave Winfield, Evan Carter, Fergie Jenkins. Let's see, Paul O'Neill. Just reading some of these throwback names here. Larry Walker, Ken Griffey Jr., Jimmy Rollins, Jim Edmonds, Joe Carter. I can go on and on. Andy Pettit, Bill Mazeroski, Alex Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, Andy Pettit, Cecil Fielder, Dale Murphy. I can go on and on here. There's a ton of them. There are a ton of autograph subjects in this release. So maybe, I don't know, maybe, just maybe I'll end up, but I'll tell you, man, There's a lot of rookie autographs. A lot of rookie autographs in this release. It's probably, if I had to put a percentage on how many Hall of Fame legend autos there are to rookie autographs, I'm going to say it's probably 60% rookie, 40% veterans of today's game and legends and Hall of Famers of the past. That's probably a correct assessment if I could just take a quick guess. I'd have to obviously, like Andy Van Slyke for my Pirates as well. I would have to count them all up and just divide by 2 and just see what the percentage is. But it looks like it's about 60% rookie, 40% legend Hall of Famer. But either way, man, wow. Some changes were made, and I don't know if people are going to like them. No fat packs, Costco packs. I have no idea what that is. Your guess is as good as mine from now. And no lunchbox, which the lunchboxes were really popular. They're not on the odds, so sound the alarms! All right, man, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for today in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. So before we get out of here, we're going to be opening another pack of NBA. Love this stuff, man. Looking for a Cooper still, man. Looking for a Cooper. We have not pulled a Cooper yet. I don't know what it is. It would be nice to pull. We have, I think, 4 packs out of this blaster box. Yeah, 4 packs left. Haven't pulled the parallel either. So before we can do that, let me talk about the sponsor of today's video first, Smackin' and SeatGeek. Links down below to both brands. Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, 10% off your entire purchase. Link down below. SeatGeek.com, the official ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball. $20 off your first purchase only on SeatGeek.com with my promo code GRIPANDRIP, all one word. And we'll see you at your event January 24th. Save the date. January 24th, Pirates Fest. I'll be there. The majority of the day, I don't know how long, but I'll be there. Like, I saw a lot of you guys there last year. I'll be there again. So, mark the date. Pirates Fest, January 24th. All right. Here we go, man. Let's pull a Cooper. Let's pull a Cooper and just end this charade. Because that's what it's a charade, I think, at this point. Or a parallel would be nice. A parallel would be really splendid as well. But, I mean, I haven't even pulled a gold. I haven't even pulled a gold yet in this, which is crazy. I've pulled, all these guys, I think, 3 or 4 times now at this point. So I could tell you right now this pack is not going to have a Cooper because I could just tell you, Joel Embiid, I've pulled all these cards. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I buy more of this stuff after this box? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Josh Hart. We have here Brandon somebody. I believe this is going to be, this is backwards. I believe this is going to be, yep, Ace Bailey for the Jazz, a 80 foil. That's pretty cool. Put that in the good pile. And we have 8-bit baller, Dylan Harper. There's my guy, Dylan Harper. I pulled his autograph. Pretty cool. 8-bit baller, Dylan Harper. And the last 2 cards here are Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. And we got a Bernard King throwback card. So overall, man, all right, still no Cooper. Still no Cooper. Getting really straight at this point, to be honest. I don't know. We'll just keep on buying. We'll keep on opening, and we'll see what we can do. I don't know. Maybe we're saving up for a parallel Cooper. Maybe the baseball or the basketball card gods are just saying, well, you haven't pulled a base card yet, so we'll throw you a little something. Maybe an insert, maybe a foil. We'll see. I don't know. But something's got to give. Something's got to give eventually. So either way, guys, that's all I got for you, man. That's all I got for you. Interesting changes made to archives. Let me know what you think about all this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.